Hello, and this is a tutorial on how to use my mod pack creator thingy, patcho, whatever you like to call it. I don't really care. Anyways, I have everything that we need except for the Undertale module already opened here. Uh, you're gonna need to. One thing you need to install before you start is you need to turn on Windows subsystem for Linux. Now you can find that by pressing your little search bar and searching up turn Windows features on and off, and then scrolling down to Windows subsystem for Linux. Check that, hitting OK, and then you could just search the Microsoft Store for the Ubuntu distro. And then once you're in there, you want to do sudo apt-get x delta 3. It may ask you to set a password first before because it's your first time running it, but once you do get up and running, type in this command and type in my password real quick. Oh. And now it's not going to install it for me because I already have it installed, but yeah, make sure you do that before, if you don't already have it installed before you start. And that's really all we need from the terminal command prompt. We can close that. Next up is going to launch the object itself. Now it's into the title of the package, bin, debug, net 8.0, and then the exe. And here's the main one. Now I'm gonna grab my Deltarune Chapter 3 vanilla file in another window because it's path. Let's see, there is Deltarune Chapter 3. And then once you get to your path to the vanilla file, you want to right click, hit copy as path. That's what you want to do with a lot of these. Anytime that asks you to insert a path is copy as path. You want to right click, hit enter. Now type how many mods you want to patch. Now we want to patch these 3 mods, so I'm gonna type in 3 and hit enter. Now enter the X in the Xdells one at a time. Again, you want to right click, copy as path, right click, copy as path, and finally right click, copy as path. Now we wait for X Delta to patch those, and we can see it finish. Now if you just wanted to patch a bunch of, like, make a bunch of single mod patches, patch data that wins, then you can just exit the terminal here. But if you want to, combine the mods, which if you watch this tutorial is what I'm assuming, then you want to hit enter next. Now it's gonna tell you about the manual part of this, which is the reason why I didn't it's not why it didn't make it do it automatically, which is, well, I'm not going to get into it. But for now, you want to go to your C drive and X Delta Combino. Then on all these except for this one, you want to enter them, go to data win, and you want to go up here to scripts, resource exporters, and since we're doing only code mods, all three of those are code mods, I can just do extract all code.csx. However, if the mod you want to combine uses like textures or tile sets or whatever, you also need to do those scripts as well, but we're just going to do that one. Now you want to select the object subfolder in the folder that data.win is in. Select folder, and then wait. And you want to do that for each and every one except for subfolder 1, because that's where the finished resource is. Every time you do that, you want to hit X, and then you want to know when it asks you if you want to save. Same thing here. Scroll.code. C. And while that's doing that, gonna boot up another one. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. That's fine, I can just say X. Okay. And finally, number 4. Okay, now once you got all that down, you want to go back to the window here, make it focus. So just just click on the title right there, and then hit enter. There you go. Now it's going to compare the modded files to the vanilla files, and it's going to put the difference in subfolder 1. And once it's done, it's going to exit. That does not mean that you're done. That means you're going to want to go to subfolder 1. You want to open this up, but instead of exporting it like the others, you want to go scripts, resource importers. Then if you were just doing the code-based mods, then you want to do import GML. If you were doing like a tile set based mod, you want to do import all tile sets. If you're doing a sprite based mod, import graphics advanced, etc., etc. But we just are doing code-based mods, so can we do code? Now you want to select the objects folder that's in number 1 and hit yes. then go File, Save, Save, yes. Now let's test it. I can just copy and paste the executable here to test it on here. I mean, I'm not going to get any sound, but that's fine. Now let's test it by I'm going to copy the entirety of that. There's going to be no music, but there's at least going to be sound effects. But that's because I'm not launching it through, the actual installation. I'm kind of forcing it in there. However, if you copy and paste the data that went into the actual installation photo, the music will still be there. Now, I put in 3 different mods. I put in remove CRT filter, overworld battle music, and witnessing the sensors. Which let's try those right now, because now let's type in WD Gasto. WD, because as some of you know, you can't type in G in the vanilla game, so that mod works. Now this TV screen is hard to see if the remove CRT filter works, and since another shader on it is always so what's it called, strong. But as soon as we can get aim, it's gonna show us. Oh yep, the remove CRT filter mod works, so that's 2 of the 3 mods. And well, I mean, since there's no music, we're not able to test the overall mod music, overall battle music mod, but 2 of the 3 mods, and the other one I just can't test with the setup I have. So yeah, that's how you do it. Now, usually what you want to do is not, copy and paste the chapter folder over to here. What you want to do is that you want to copy and paste it over into the actual installation. You're probably gonna want like a dedicated folder for the installation, and I do, but the pathway has some personal information. I'm not gonna go there. And then hit paste, and then it should bulk. There may be this pop-up. Just hit replace. But yeah, that's about how you use my little tool thingy, majig. I don't know what to call it.